and its luxury and portfolio brands. I'm thrilled to be working with you, sharing weekly strategies for stress, sleep, fitness, nutrition, and overall immunity. My program, Fulfillment in 3, is broken up into 3 components: fit, fueled, and focused. And each week you'll be receiving one strategy from each. So for this week, under fit, we have a stress hormone called cortisol. So cortisol can be managed with different type of breathing exercises as well as fitness. Cortisol, given that it's our stress hormone, is really supposed to rise in the morning, fall, rise and fall, almost looking like a sine and cosine chart, giving us the ability to meet the demands of our body, meet the demands of our mind without taxing us. What happens in our stress state, especially recently, is that cortisol becomes very much out of balance. So it rises, getting us out of bed, getting us into our day, but then given the stress and tax that's been put on us, it's really not coming down as easily. And this is an issue for 3 reasons. First reason, when cortisol is too high, we feel tired and wired at the same time. We can't seem to sustain our energy levels, and we can probably just feel burnt out. Second reason is cortisol is almost like, if you visualize a triangle, it's at the top of the triangle. And then we have our thyroid, which governs our weight management, and our sex hormones, testosterone and estrogen, on the other side of that triangle. When cortisol is too high, it starts to pull from one or both of those places, showing up in our weight management and sex drive. And then third reason why cortisol, when it's out of balance, can be detrimental is it starts to deplete our energy in our body, pulling energy from the brain, so our focus is not going to be as strong, our clarity of thought is not going to be as strong. So, for all of those reasons, this week we're going to put one strategy into play to manage our cortisol. I encourage you to try it, even if it's just a short 5-minute or you do the full 40-minute class. But yoga is a wonderful way to greatly lower cortisol, managing it for your day. So I've offered a 40-minute class that you can tap into, but if you also just want to do some breath to movement, inhaling arms up, exhaling falling forward, any kind of breathing to stretching is a great way to lower cortisol. So I encourage you to tap into that yoga class or simply just stretch and breathe, especially when you're feeling maybe tired, wired at the same time. You just need to calm your body. It's a great way to do it. On to our second strategy, which is fueled, our nutritional component of the program. And today we're going to talk about the 8-hour eating window. So we've probably heard of it, some of us have tried it. 8-hour eating window is a version of intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting is essentially just shortening the window in which you eat rather than changing everything you're eating. So it's a really nice way to feel your best, feel most energized, meet your physical and mental goals without feeling deprived. So there's a lot of diets out there. There's also a lot of great eating regimes out there, but the intermittent fasting is a wonderful way, backed by science, to meet your results without having to cut out a bunch of food or feel like you're not eating enough. So what happens when you shorten that time in which you eat to an 8-hour period, you have the 16 hours that you're not eating. That 16 hours is essentially this reboot for your body. So this rebooting of your battery to do a couple things. In that 16 hours, the first thing that happens is your body is going into rapid cellular cleanup mode. That means, that's also known as autophagy. That means it's going to clear out the cells at a rapid pace, giving you the ability to build new mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of the cells, responsible for a lot of different things: your energy, your immunity, your ability to fight off pathogens and disease. It also creates the ability to turn over cells faster, so you're going to see it in your skin, your hair. Everything will just be glowing and a lot more clear. Second thing that happens in that 16 hours that you're not eating, your body starts to burn ketones for fuel instead of glucose. So ketones gives your brain, specifically your brain, clean energy versus glucose. Glucose is almost like this crazy, kind of like cortisol, it's this crazy roller coaster for our body. When our body's running on glucose, which comes in the form of carbohydrates, simple carbohydrates, or sugar, or just always eating throughout the day or having little bits throughout the day, our body constantly is being fueled by glucose, and that's going to give us this kind of up and down feeling of energy. Ketones give you that clean energy for your brain, for your analytical and creative thought, as well as help put your body into a fat-burning power. Finally, last point on the 8-hour eating window, on that 16 hours when you're fasting, is your body is going to be able to not only repair itself, go into fat-burning power, but boost irisin. Irisin is the ability to utilize brown fat, which is our protective fat around our organs and our neck, and burn through visceral fat. So visceral fat is that very dangerous fat that's around our organs, or excuse me, not organs, our stomach, backs of the thighs, backs of the arms. That's the fat we want to get rid of. That's going to burn, the 16 hours is going to help burn that. So all you want to do to start, you don't have to do it every day to see results. The more you do it, the better you'll see results. But even if you just start small, 1 day a week, 2 days a week, maybe this week, try it tomorrow. That's it, just try 1 day, and you will start to notice that the next day when you start eating right away and then you eat throughout the day, your energy might not be the same as that day you did the 16-hour fast. So I always encourage my clients, my family, friends, to start small and ease in. So starting with just that that 1 day, and then you can always add on. Okay, final strategy for this week. So we have our yoga, our way to balance our cortisol. I gave a lot of information behind each one, but if you only take away this, it's yoga, once a day, 5 to 40 minutes, whatever you can get in. 2 is that 8-hour eating window. Incorporate that way to shorten the time in which you eat to an 8-hour period. And then finally, last tip of the day, or tip of the week, because we're in our week, is under focus. So we have those 3 pillars: fit, fueled, and focus. Our final tip, being focused, is our ability to actually change our brain chemistry. So we have neurons in our brain, and we have neural connections that are constantly being repaired or destroyed depending on our lifestyle, our physical, environmental, and mental stress, as well as what we put in our body. One proven strategy to actually create new neural connections in the brain, stimulating that cognitive function, as well as flushing out toxic neurons and improving our gray matter in our brain, responsible for attention and memory, is actually meditation. So meditation, I've heard all about meditation forever, and I was really quite convinced when I saw all of these studies that showed how much it's actually changed the neural connections and our chemistry in our brain. So I am very excited to have partnered with my team member Adam to create a meditation series for you, and you can try meditation series, the first one, or go all the way through it. But the idea is that we're just giving you these short 10-minute meditations that are going to be really focused on relaxation, improving your cognitive function, and reducing stress. If you already have a meditation practice that you love, or you have an app that's really working for you, or you simply just breathe, like last week we did the 3 and 5 breath, inhaling for 3, exhaling for 5, that's plenty. So that's it. 3 strategies, a lot of information, but 3 strategies to help shift your physiology, improve your energy, and lower stress in what is a stressful time. Thank you all so much. Please reach out if you have any questions, and I will see you next week.